Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how y'all keeping? This is the PandaPuncher, yes, PandaPuncher, and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. This is episode 13 of our time here at Granitehours, and yeah, things have gone pretty smoothly so far. In terms of outright danger to the fort, we really haven't had much. For the most part, we've had to create our own action. We do have a few thieves running about, but they normally get scattered before they even make it to the fort. We have a few troglodytes and trolls down in the lower levels, but they're all getting caught in cages. And yeah, we left off with the humans arriving, and we cannot trade yet because our trader is not there. So yeah, we created a little bit of fun for ourselves in the last episode where we stole everything from the second elven caravan to visit us, and then we butchered the elven merchants because we can. That's just the reason why. If there's elves there to kill, let's kill them. I mean, it can't really get much more difficult than that. But I wasn't actually going to record this episode today because I've actually now recorded, I think this will be my 5th episode today. But then I realised this is, of course, episode 13. It's episode 13 in my most recent RimWorld Let's Play that everything went to hell. It was caused by myself, but, you know, I kind of just want to get 13 out of the way. Might be superstitious, but you know what? I'd rather have a successful fort than let the omen of 13 bring it down. So here we are, and hopefully our trader is now there. Yes, he is. Now, if we... oh, no. What did I do? I want a W. W for gold. If we mark all of that, shit, wrong button, trade, W, gold, enter, mark all of that. We have over 500,000 in gold goblets. That is insane. They have 75,000 worth of so this won't take long to whittle that down, because a lot of our gold goblets, there's some that are worth 3,000 just for an individual goblet. That is crazy. Absolutely insane. You know, we can afford to give this guy about 50 grand's worth of profit, and we'll stay in good relations with the let's get rid of that. Enter. Let's trade. Yes. He wants a few more things to bring his total profit up to 75,000. Consider the offer. Trade. And static with trading. And what? We would have got rid of about £150,000 worth of traders no longer requested. £150,000 worth of gold goblets. We're still making gold goblets, and on top of that, we would have had another £350,000 worth left over. So we've got absolutely everything in their caravan, and yeah, we can't really go really wrong with that. So we can't. Our storages may need expanding. That is true. Can we please? I'm gonna have to increase. We need to increase this from, say, 500 to 600. I think this is the only one that's actually doing this job, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I kind of want to do a few idlers moping about. So I kind of want to see if anyone takes some plant material to this cairn and starts making stuff, and there we go. Nice. The cairn is the golden thing up here, in case you can't really follow what's going on. I know I did mention about doing an episode in just pure ASCII, but due to some resolution issues when in the ASCII tileset, I'm going to have to find a workaround to record that because I can't use the current setup that I have. And yeah, I hope to bring that soon enough. But, you know, there's no rush on that as of yet. So, now I'm assuming he has done some stuff. Press plant slurry into sheets, isn't that it? Select a sheet of any material, and we want to say keep 100 to 150 sheets about. Now, where do we create book bindings? I'm pretty sure you can do it in Carpenter. look for the word book. No, there's bookcase. Wooden. Oh, it might be. No, you can do rock ones. There's bookcases being made there. Bookcases being made there. So we have bolts and bolts there. So we don't want to interrupt the bolt process. And there's just mugs being done on this one, but we probably have way too many mugs. We're not even selling them, so the fact that it's suspended is fine. Let's see what we can make out of wood. Aha! We can do some scroll rolls. Repeat. Probably have a pile sitting about anyway. We have 0. Let's keep 40 to 50 of them. Why that many? I don't know. And then some book bindings. Make that there. Repeat. Alt W. And we have none of them as well. And we'll also keep 40 to 50. I want to see if some of our dwarves can write their own books instead of just having the ones that we buy from traders being the only ones that we have in stock. And we have a massive library to fill, so here's a good enough excuse. What shall I try to do now? There's something else I wanted to look into. Suppose the bolts aren't really an issue. I know they're continuously being made, but they sort of stop every now and then. Make wooden instrument piece. Make choir, waxcraft, scroll, book. Maybe we'll add it here. And should have went the other direction, but I'm down here now anyway. Make an instrument pieces which can be used to assemble complete musical instruments. Make Debish body, that's fine. No, cancel that one. Repeat. Let's keep a few of them about. Yeah, 5 to 10, that's fine. And can you make... I mean, no tasks to add because you're kind of swamped with the military. We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full squads, 2 archers, 2 warriors, not full squads. We have 4 full squads and 1 meh squad. That's the squad being reserved for any mercs that decide to join our fort. And yeah, overall we aren't having too much of an issue. What we do need to do though is build some beds. I'm going to planning mode for this one. Whoops, I took planning mode off, didn't I? So yeah, after the last migration wave we probably went over the number of rooms we have available, so there probably is a few dwarves out there with no room to sleep in. And a quick way around that is create a dormitory where you just a big room with what, 10, 20 beds, and it just gives them somewhere to sleep that's not the floor. But we had more than enough resources about, more than enough dwarves to get things done where we can afford to just actually create another floor of, you know, individual bedrooms, because that does boost their mood greatly. And again, as I said in an earlier episode, I've never actually experienced a dwarven tantrum as of yet. I've had catplosions, I've had were animals, I've had undead sieges, I've visited the circus, but I have not had tantrums from dwarves. So that'll all get slowly but surely done. That and still getting carved out. And have we assigned? We have assigned all these places as religious temples. That's still to get finished. We don't have any other nobles yet. Yes, we do. We have a captain of the guard. He needs an office, a dining room, a chest, cabinet, weapon rack, and armor stand. So essentially the same setup as Dwarf got. So build bed. This will be the exact same, basically a mirror image of what Dwarf has. So we need cabinet. That is probably F. 74 cabinets, but it's a lot of cabinets. Armor stands, they can go there. It's not going to be the exact same setup because, of course, I've just put armor stands where he has weapon racks. Looking for coffers, coffers, coffers. Ooh. Okay. No coffers. Not even any chests about. Huh. Well, bags it is. And They can go there. I don't really care that much. It's Captain of the Guard. Like. Weapon rack is or as far as I mind, yes. Yeah. They can do there. Statue can go here and here. Table. And one more. Now we need a throne. Piles of thrones about. Nice. So that's that. And is there anything else we're missing? Doors. Doors are pretty essential. There we go. That's his room sorted. Once everything gets placed, we will assign the rooms to him, and then we'll also designate them to be smoothed out. Actually, let's just do that now. He already has one wall smoothed out, so that's pretty handy. So yeah. Actually, there's probably just a block missing there. Hopefully we won't get a big rush of I just noticed something. The mayor has a mandate. 2 earrings are required. They are just generic crafts as far as I mind. So you're doing the scroll bindings, you're doing nothing really. Let's make rock crafts. Repeat. Do that until you have 40 to 50 crafts, and that should hopefully crafts. You can't designate individual earrings to be made. You can just designate crafts, and earrings fall within that category. So you get amulets, earrings, toys, little tiny figurines, and stuff like that. So if I make 50 crafts, the chances of 2 of them being earrings is pretty high. So that's why I'm doing it that way. Yeah, stuff is being pressed there. Sheets are getting made, which is good to see. Let's take a look at... There's a lot of performers in our place at the minute. Dance floor and common area 9x7, 9x7, 9x7. It's all 9x7. And they all have the desired stone instruments. That's great. Need to visit our library, wherever it is. It's probably down here. The religious quarter. Smoothing's happening there. Oh, we're missing everything but the bed in this place. He already has a bed, so we can just assign this to our... Is it Data that's the militia captain? Who was it actually? Captain of the Guard. Oh, Toulon. Shit. Q. Toulon. Sorry, did it, but Toulon is the Captain of the Guard. Toulon gets the room. Let's make that the dining room. It's automatically assigned. And Toulon once again. We'll mark that for Captain of the Guard at all times. And then of course, yeah, we're just waiting on the bed. So yeah, might designate some more gold to be mined out. Control V, Control V. It's the auto Ving tool that just works a treat. Again, this is built into Dwarf Fortress. This isn't one of the DF hack things. There's a thing in DF hack which exposes all ores, which I think is just too big of a cheat for me. Not exposes all ores, but you can turn it temporarily on, see where ores are, and then sort of narrow down on them in your own time. So yeah, that's all the gold in this level. Not touching anything in those. And I suppose if there's any about here, although I think I may have already. That's some sort of gem. There is no gold in this level. That's surprising. Usually, no matter where we went, there's gold. There's gold in those levels. I know there was another branch out tunnel that exposed quite a bit of gold. Yep. So here we go, and you never know what this could expose, which is a good thing, I suppose. We might come across another metal that isn't gold. Not holding out much hope for that, but It is very much possible. It is very possible. And there's more over here. Of course there is. Whoa, that was a big... that is a vein and a half, eh? And then finally we have that and... oh, okay, they're gems. Never mind. I would set some gem cutting tasks, but the thing is, we don't really need to, considering the fact that we get so many gems pre-cut from all the trading we do and all the stealing we do, so there's really no need. Still out collecting spider silk. That's whenever I'm down this level and you see a dwarf coming back from the cavern area, that's what he's doing. He is gathering cave spider silk. You know what? I'm going to designate a few of these trees to be cut down. Not that we're short of wood, but I kind of just want them. Simple as. No other reason than that. So there isn't. And I should be able to cut down whatever trees I want in my fort. I'm not sure if digging the underground, Jesus, digging the underground trees affects the opinion of the elves towards you, but you know what? If this can piss off the elves, then it's well worth trying. I forgot to look in to how to power the windmill. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I forgot completely. Not much that can be done about it now. So we see how much wood falls. There's one here. There's a dwarf on the way to cut this down. So we'll see how much wood comes from this underground tree. Come on, you're taking your time chopping that down. Okay, one log, because well, yeah, actually no, it is a couple high. But again, it's slightly different wood and frees up a bit of space down here. What are the things growing here? You've got cave wheat, dead pigtails, plump helmets, lots of plump helmets. You know what might be worth doing? Not that we need to, but let's gather plants, and we can do that for this whole section here. There's quite a lot of plump helmets down here. And we are pressing some plants to be squeezed into sheets, or sheets of paper I should say. And yeah, why not pick up a few plants if we can get them cheap and handy. They're just sitting here instead of using the ones that we grow and put time and effort into. Some migrants have arrived. Whew, okay. The last migration wave was what we had, 52. We ended up with 75, so that's 23. You know, we have exploded our wealth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what, 1.6 million? We are attracting a lot of visitors, so this could be a big migration wave, but it wouldn't surprise me if this was relatively small. Maybe the 7 to 10 kind of thing. But time will tell. They're coming in there from the sort of bottom right of your screen. You see the flashing X's. There's been a handful so far, and still more. Another one. Could be bigger than I thought, but I'm going to hang with or stick with my 7 to 10 range. And it looks like that might be it. I did see a few animals come in, so once again, let's check, see if anything needs pastured, and there we go. And so that brought us up to 96. We'll use the counter in the bottom, so it was 8 dwarves. We had 75. You can see now there's 8 there highlighted in purple, which means that they're sort of the new ones. They're just settling in, so they aren't fully happy. So that was 8. What did I say? 7 to 10. Boom! Right on the money. I may have played this game quite a bit before. So yeah, this floor is finally finished. Everything is engraved, or not engraved, sorry, smoothed. And just like that, this is how it used to look. The difference it makes is ridiculous. Quite a few beds already installed. And none installed for our captain yet, but it'll get done. It'll get done. Dogs marked for slaughter 2. It's good to see the auto butcher still on top of that. And yeah, our library could do with a wee bit of smoothing. So smooth all that, and then when you have the time, no point having idle dwarves. Idle minds wander. That's when things go downhill. So keep everybody occupied. And I just realised I earmarked the central staircase there to be smooth, but you know what? You can see it on this level, so therefore it needs smoothed. There's a lot of work in smoothing this something of this size, and I dread to think how long it'll take to smooth this, because all this will need smoothed. So it will. Stray rooster slaughtered. Still lots of stuff in the storage up there that we haven't really quite got round to doing. Wonder, can we bind a book yet? F3. Q. I think it's in here's where you do it. Add new task. Bind book is there. Bind book. Repeat. Yeah. Is there anything to do with scrolls here? Make scroll. Whoops. We can go up and repeat. If we actually go into the workflow restrictions here, scroll of any material. We now have 3. Keep 5 to 10. Yes. Let's go into the same for the books. Book of any material. We currently have 2, 5 to 10. Brilliant. That's all we need. That is all we need. Now, N, has the mandate been satisfied yet? No. That is okay. Captain of the guard still needs the weapon rack and thing, but they're in his bedroom, or his to-be bedroom, and once the bed gets built, and you know what? Let's get more of them. And you know what, actually? Let's make more carpenter workshops, and we'll dig out another 2 over here for other sort of workshops. Don't know what they're going to be, but with so much needing done at the one time, more workshops is just better. It's just as simple as it gets. Especially when I'm doing jobs through the job manager here, they sort of fill out the existing workshops, so if that's spread over more workshops, they get done quicker. Life's easier for everyone, and the dwarves can get back to doing the small repetitive jobs that I've set up. So I am still waiting for something horrendous to happen. Whenever your game pauses, jumps to a certain part of the map, be it on the top level or the bottom level or wherever it is, and there's red text in this little pop-up box, things start to get real. We haven't had that yet. Doesn't mean it won't happen. Doesn't mean it will either. I've had forts last 5-6 years, not in human time, that's a long time, but dwarf years, that have never seen anything happen. Just keep building away, gathering supplies, expanding the fort, accommodating new dwarves, and it's pretty mundane, boring experience. You sort of have to make your own fun, and at that point you go visit the circus. But I've also had forts that have ended before the first day. So far this one's going alright. We're into our 3rd year. So build, workshop, carpenter. Build one there. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. And I'm not sure what I want to do with the other ones. I probably do want 1 mason. Don't make it out of gold bars. Sure, why not? We have enough gold. Make everything out of gold. If we get a barn or a king, or what is this? Oh, we've got another Fey mood. A peasant has withdrawn from society. So let's see what kind of workshop they decide to take over. Give us a clue as to what. Leatherworks. Okay, another leatherworks. So this probably won't be the most exciting one in the world. What are you looking? Not that we will not have the stacked leather, cut gems, stacked cloth, and stacked leather. So you should be able to find all the bits that you need. Hopefully. This is what I was on about. So they got the stacked cloth and the stacked leather because I saw him grab them, but he didn't get the cut gems. So That means we go to our second workshop. Where is the jewelers? Add. Hold on, let's see now. Let's pause the game. Let's go to stocks and see how many, what's the most we have of a single gem. Where is the, we have quite a few sheets. It's nice to see. Stones, rough gems. So 10, 19, 23. 23 is the highest that I can see. That oddly rhymed, that freaked me out. So we have 23 smoky quartz. Just taking it over to this because I'll forget. And we have 20 yellow zircons. So we'll start cutting them. So we shall add a task, cut gem, not cut, don't, cancel that, add a task. We want to go to smoky quartz, cut and repeat, add new task, and the other one was yellow something. Yellow zircons, can we see them on this particular list? No, probably in the next list. Nope. Yellow zircon, cut and repeat. So they'll, hopefully we'll stay here until we see a dwarf bring a gem to that spot and start cutting it. And hopefully once it's cut, the guy who's in the strange mood will... yep, someone's cutting the gem. He'll grab it and he'll start his mysterious construction. Hopefully only needs the one cut gem. If not, we'll be waiting a while whilst he gathers the pieces. And there we go. Didn't take him long. Nice. I did see a prompt there that if we go to announcements, cancels buying book, needs one collected thread. So I'm pretty sure we do that somewhere like the farmers or something like that. Process plants, spin thread, shear animal. Maybe it's not there then, it's weave thread into cloth, that's automatic. Ah, okay, he's automatically weaving the thread into the cloth. No. Prepare raw fish, render fat, so it must be here. Process plants, file bar, spin thread, capital S, repeat. Workflow cannot guess outputs of this job. Range? No. Okay, just keep spinning thread. How is he going to do that? I have no goddamn idea. But anyway, we've got a mysterious construction underway. I think they're the most interesting things that have happened, despite them not being very interesting actual artifacts. We have a couple of books showing... English words, please, come to me. We have a couple of books laying around, but I think they've come from trading and stuff. None of our dwarves have actually made them, but we have the turkey bone amulet, the tin door, and dog leather backpack. None of them are particularly expensive. I think the most expensive one there is like just over 7,000 dwarf bucks, and I've often had artifacts, you know, 500,000. So hopefully this one, because he's using gems, then the value of it will go up a bit, but time will tell. The merchants are away with all of our gold goblets, and we have all of their stuff to ourselves. If we go here and see what... No. Doesn't tell me what's... Ah, okay. Where is this? Pile of clothes. And nothing else really. There is a body part of an elf we butchered laying here. It's the Nemo Devilmere's left lower leg or something like that. I find that pretty funny. Whoa, Masterwork Mitten has been lost. A lot of stuff is being lost. Do we need to start making clothes? Because that would be quite annoying if people start... Hold on, let's see now. We have to go back out here, go into stocks again. It's kind of important. Meat, fish, plant, blah blah blah. Weapons, legwear. Hold on, let's just see what we have. We have a lot of armor, but I mean a lot of armor. A lot of it's forbidden though. Oh, this is always a tedious task, going through the stuff that's forbidden and unforbidding it. Sperm whale leather coat. Nice. Water buffalo leather cloak. Aardvark something. Leather cloak. Rope reed cloak. Whoops. Didn't mean to forbid that. Whoopsie. And is there more on this side? Yes, there is. Of course there is. Cotton dresses. And finally we have some extra robes. So yeah, we have piles of armor. What is this? These are just, I can't see, legwear. Oh, I'm not unforbidding all of that. More than enough legwear there. And so yeah, we came in here to look at cloth and stuff. That's armor stands. Where are we? Weapon racks, cabinets, doors, floodgates, beds, thrones, tables, coffins, statues, slabs. Tanned hides, a lot of leather running about. I mean, relatively small stacks, bar the dog leather, which is 26. Yeah, small stacks of everything else. Sloth bear leather. Ooh. And this is the cloth. 27 sheep wool cloth, 45 cave spider silk cloth. So yeah, quite a bit of cloth. So yeah, let's make some stuff out of cloth. Nope. Q. Add cloth. What do we want? We shall make, yeah, cloth dress. Coat. No, trousers. Cap. Glove. Sock. And that'll do for them. So let's workflow these. Workflow, only tracks repeating jobs, press Y. Okay, yeah. Need to make these repeating. And if any cloth, 5 to 10. Any cloth, 5 to 10. Nice. Yep. So if we keep 5 to 10, if dwarves start taking the items of clothing, then they'll keep getting remade, and this just keeps us on top of that for now, even though we do seem to have that sorted, because our stockpiles are full. Well, most of them are. They're getting fuller. So they are. That they are. So yeah, god damn it, I nearly went over the time again. Yeah, this video's been going for over 30 minutes. Actually, you know what? We're going to continue until the artifact is created, and we take a wee look at it and see what we got this time around. Castles digging. Nothing really interesting's happening there. Fine, and there we go. Momo's Zogadzon peasant has created Yelovelum, a bulky cat leather face veil. And let's take a quick look at that. How much is it worth? Worth 15,000, so twice what we had before. And yeah, it gives you quite a bit of stats there about its material properties, its strength, its thickness, its coverage, and all this kind of stuff, which is actually quite, never really paid much attention to that before. But yeah, this is a bulky cat leather face veil. All craft dwarf ship is of the highest quality, is encircled with bands of round milk opal concubines, or cabochons. I keep mispronouncing that word, cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of cat leather. On the item is an image of 2 pixies in cave spider silk. There you go. It's a nice face veil for someone. And yeah, as I was pointing out, this episode has been going on far too long. The video is now over. Please go away, and until next time, good luck and goodbye.